Welcome back for another wind down. It is officially summertime now, so you might be reaching into your fridge looking for something cool and refreshing. So we have Michael Quinlan here from Table and Vine to show us some nice summertime wines.
That's right. When the temps go up, we're reaching for cold wine almost nonstop.
Yes, exactly.
And so today we have two rosés, both actually from the Mediterranean. Right now I'm obsessed with wines from the Mediterranean. We tasted Vermentino before.
Which I'm now obsessed with.
I love
looking for it in every store, every restaurant. It's great.
That's great. And all wines from that whole region I'm just fixated on right now. One of these wines, the first wine, that's this glass here, comes from Corsica. That's yours.
Thank you. Last time
This is from Corsica, the island that is France's sunniest wine growing region, right? It makes sense on an island in the Mediterranean that it would be very sunny.
Right.
And right across from there, you would get to Italy if you go on a boat east, and the other one's from Tuscany, which is where you would land. So here we are with two Mediterranean wines. The Petroni, again, from Corsica, made from 3 grape varieties, 2 of which I can't pronounce, and 10% of it is Grenache. Like the names are these long, like amazing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So cheers.
Cheers. Let's test it out. Very light.
Very light.
Very refreshing.
That super dry finish that you expect from really good rosé. Just imagine this being very easy to drink, like standing with a friend like this while you're cooking dinner, and even with food too, like spicy food, any sort of lighter food. I think about like a summer salad, something that's
and I was thinking
perfect.
4th of July is coming up, so if you're having people over for a barbecue or just to hang out for the 4th, this would be a great wine to have on.
A super wine to have to share with anyone.
It smells
so good.
And I'm not a huge, I will say I'm not a big rosé person. That's not, I usually typically go for a white over rosé, but this one doesn't have like, some rosés I feel like almost are too sweet, and this doesn't have that flavor.
No, it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. And I think, when they press the skins really hard, you get a lot of skin contact, and then they get a little heavy and they feel thick like that with a little sweetness. And you can see from the color of this one, they didn't push it too hard. It's just pink, like a delicate pink color in a delicate wine.
Yes, well, I really like it.
Awesome, I'm glad you do.
Delicious.
Cool. And the other wine, like I said, is coming from Tuscany. And this winery, La Spinetta, I had the chance to visit one time. It's not far from the town of Pisa. These guys make this rosé, and they make so much of it because it's so popular that they sell out of it every single year, like in 6 months. So basically it's like, okay, we're harvesting the grapes, we make the wine. When they release the wine in February, by the time they're ready to harvest the next grapes, all the wine is cleared out.
Oh, wow.
So it's a really, if you think about what that means for a winery, to harvest grapes and make it into wine and get the money for that wine immediately, like it just creates this positive cash flow situation. That's an important part of this wine for this particular winery. But at the same time, the wine's just really, really good.
Yes. All right, well, let's see.
Here we go. Yeah.
It is good.
You can see from the color here, right? A little more orange, a little more skin contact, like different from this one.
It's a little bit more of like what you kind of expect when you're looking for a rosé, what I typically would think of a rosé flavor.
Right.
But it's not, I think it's good.
I like it a lot. I think
light.
these guys are really good winemakers and they're wonderful partners to Table and Vine too. But in addition to that, I think, you get that little bit of heft from the skin contact. It's just a little bit stronger, more powerful wine. But both wines are under $20, so they're just great kind of crowd pleaser wines.
Yes, depends on what you're looking for. They're definitely two kind of different options.
Right, this maybe is just a little more sturdy, maybe would be even better with food than just as an aperitif.
So to go with your barbecue for the 4th, or maybe any summer parties you're having, or bring it to a friend's house
Grilled
they're
anything,
hosting. Yes, definitely.
Cool, well, happy summer.
Yes, happy summer, cheers.